Hello everyone. So we are starting Venus in the third house. Moving on. So the first house, we painted a picture of Venus in understanding individuality, free will, just being, just existing in this physical world, like in 3D. In the second house, we painted a picture of Venus realizing, remembering, understanding that, oh, for me to do so, I need resources. And oh my God, I am resource. I am the embodiment of this planet. I am embodied in the second house. And then Venus travels to the third house on its journey. And through the third house, Venus realizes she needs to understand, remember, realize the love, desire, and pleasure of connection, of communication, of expression. I'm having so much fun, you guys. Okay, now, she knows about, those little places that I mentioned in the first house, in the body, the embodiment of those. She understands the whole throat and mouth and eating and flavors. And then in the body now, Venus, it's dawning on her, and she's having the realization, oh, I have breath, I have lungs, I have arms, and I have hands. So the third house representing those things in the body. The third house represents in the physical body, the lungs, the arms, and the hands. So the third house is an air sign. An air sign is all about, well, air. So what you do first is take a breath. If I do this one more time, you'll see where I'm going with this. Venus is realizing there that she has a voice because she is breathing, because she has individuality, and because she is alive. Through the breath, Venus realizes, oh wait, it's not just eyes. It's not just me tasting the food and the deliciousness of things. Things have a smell. You see that? You see what I did there? And I have a sound. I have a voice. I can express. Now I'm beginning to realize what that sounds like. How is this materializing for me? Okay, so discovery process on this second, in that little part, on that second house, is Venus realizing on the third house for a connection to happen. I have to, and for me to be alive, and connecting with this experience. First, I have to breathe. I need breath. I have lungs now. And hint. That's probably the first time that the experience of embodiment hinted to Venus that, well, you can't take my breath away. Because taking my breath away would be to disconnect me from this experience, would be to unplug me. I can't breathe. I can't be in this particular existence. I can't breathe. I cannot connect with the world around me. I'm cut off of smell. I can't express if I can't breathe. You can't suffocate this Venus. You have to give it the freedom of air the freedom of space. Okay, when you have this particular Venus placement in your chart, these people, you have to be loosely engage with them. They know how to make a connection and stay engaged with you through communication. Okay, Venus already discovered throat in the second house. She has to this sound now. I have to communicate with you. So good luck if you're gonna put this person on pause, if you're not going to communicate with them for days on end. You don't have a connection. We don't have anything going on. We have to stay connected. Okay, this Venus want to hear you. Okay, because sound is discovered. They want to hear your voice. They want to communicate with you. You need to express to them. You need to stay connected to them. And by the way, that second house is also the arms and the hands. This Venus wants you to, yeah, give me space. Give me freedom of space. But you have to be at arm's length. You can't be so far that you are maybe in a different country, long distance relationship. No. That's Venus in the ninth house. Okay, that's Sagittarius nature, the long range. Okay, this Venus, I want to connect with you, stay connected, and I need my space, but you have to stay at arm's length. You have to be accessible so I could make that connection with you. Okay, so with understanding the lungs, the breath, the throat, the expression, okay, and accessing, understanding, realizing the senses of smell and sound, because she already discovered sight and taste, okay, because remember it's a 5 senses, right? So Venus now is still going through that embodiment, or that trajectory. I can't say that word. And understand the body, the head, up to the lungs, right? But because it's air nature, and through the air nature of the third house, Venus is having a deeper, because as you go through the wheel, the understanding deepens in a different way. So in the first house, Venus understood I have a head, but didn't yet understand I have a brain inside the head. So in that third house, Venus is realizing, oh my God, it's not just this thing, you know, because it's touching it now, because she's realizing arms and hands touching the head and realizing, okay, I have a brain because I have ideas, I have thoughts. Now before, what Venus used to experience being idea as a whole through the bosom of the universe, through the infinite soup, through God. But then with individuality, this is the first time Venus is experiencing having its own thought, having its own ideas. Okay? And Venus is still kind of new in that cycle. It's only in the third spot. So, I mean, it's not too far from, I mean, it's still a toddler at this point. So I still want to learn. And the first house is still activated because I'm still learning. This is still exciting. There's so much that I don't know. And through the desire to learn, because now I have a brain, to know things, because I'm still new in this game and I don't know shit, okay, I realize that connection needs to take place. I have to be able to reach. I need to reach. I need to reach you. I need to connect with you through my voice, express my thoughts, express my ideas to you. Speak. You'll find these Venus placement, women and men in this placement, they love to talk. If you let them, they will talk. And they also will listen to you. They will listen to you because they want to hear you. They want to connect with the sound of your voice. They want to connect that energy that is the sound of you, the energetical sound of who you are. You need to be reachable, accessible. Far, don't sit on my lap or anything. Don't be hoovering over me or anything. Be over there, but don't leave the room. Sit close to me, but not on top of me. You know, give me some space here. It's an air sign, element. It needs to flow. It needs room to circulate. Okay? And for you to maintain love with these people, for you to maintain a connection, love for these people, the way they express it, the way they show it, and the way they receive it is through connection. Now, we're in the second house. I kind of need to touch the thing and see the thing, and you have to bring the resources. Someone with a Venus in the second house, okay, you could bring me the money. You could buy me the diamond. You could bring the jewelry, and you could give me the, I don't know, the Louis Vuitton, the Coach, the Miu Miu. But I haven't heard from you in 3 freaking days. I don't feel connected. Every house, every placement of Venus will have different desires, different needs. Okay? And would have different things they need to experience that pleasure. And in the 3rd house, pleasure equals smell and sound and conversation and communication. And I need to be mentally stimulated by you. You need to tell me things. You need to tell me that I'm beautiful. You need to tell me shit. I need to hear you. And no, don't disappear for 5 days. That means you're not connected. I'm not feeling love for you, and I'm not feeling loved by you. Okay? You have to say a thing before they can grasp it. So that love, that pleasure, that excitement, that aesthetic, okay? That resource, it's knowledge. It's the learned resource. It's things that you could tell me. It's information you could give me. So Venus is understand that embodiment process, that life experience in this particular realm of 3D and a physical. I need to reach out and touch someone because I have arms, but I don't want you too far. I want to be able to reach out to you. Okay, so 3rd house, you're not at mastery yet. You're still in the learning process. You like to consume all kinds of information and bring things together. You haven't figured it out yet because you're still figuring out your hands and feet, your parts, your how does these things work? And you know, now I can speak. Oh, breath. Okay, I could, you know, reach out and touch someone. I have breath. I don't want to be disconnected because that would take my breath away, and without the breath, I don't have a connection. Without the breath, well, I can't eat either. Food won't help me because I can't breathe. Food won't help me. Resources, materials, and money won't help me because I can't connect with life through the breath. Okay? And then we also understand the senses of smell and sound. All right, that was all for Venus in the 3rd house. So stick around. I hope this is as much fun for you as it is for me. And the next one will come next. That would be Venus in the 4th house. All right, see you soon. Bye.